Oh, it is that dark today, or right now anyway. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Morning Glory. My name is Eddie Law. It is about 5:20 a.m. Let's say 5:30 a.m. I lost track of time. It's about 5:30 in the morning here in beautiful, not yet sunny for the next maybe 45 minutes, Phoenix, Arizona. The nice little 73 degrees outside right now, or so. It won't last, believe me. Weather's been fucking with us real bad, not real bad, just dumb, in like a dumb way recently. With rain, yesterday was windy as all shit, and then it started raining real bad. It started hailing in some parts of Phoenix. So everyone's like, oh, the cold's coming, or we're getting, the heat's gonna go away for a while. Nope, it's gonna be hot as fuck today. Well, at least that's how I feel. I don't trust weather people, so at all. Anyway, except for that, Janet or wow, what the fuck, people? They're called lanes for a reason, you cunts. Sorry. Except for that Janet Garcia chick from Mexico, she's fine as fuck. I would trust her all day, just to have a poster of her ass just on my wall. If you don't know who that is, Google Janet. Anyone would think it's early in the morning there. That's true. Janet Garcia, and Andy, you probably want to look her up too. Google Janet, and it's Yanet Garcia, Garcia. Look that up on Google. Thank me later. I'll talk about a few things here. We'll talk about some chuck egg, as Mr. Reed likes to call it, football, as normal people I guess like to call it. Patriots Colts last night. A lot of people were thinking it was going to be a blowout. I never thought it was going to be a blowout. Well, maybe for a second I thought it was going to be a blowout, maybe like a couple days ago. And then as soon as I heard Andrew Luck was going to play, I was like, okay, it won't be a blowout. Patriots probably still win, but it won't be a blowout. And that's exactly what happened last night. Of course, till the end there. But that one fake punt play is still beyond anything I can understand when it comes to football. I've been involved, I don't want to say involved in, but I've been watching football my entire life, at least my entire, when I got, once I moved over here life. So, before that it was football, soccer. But anyway, that play that he pulled, man, it made zero. I still don't know what I saw. I'm not really sure what he was trying to accomplish there. Somehow trick them. And I still don't understand it. It was the weirdest fucking thing I've seen ever, as far as football goes. Maybe not ever, but it's pretty fucking weird. So, for Andy, who probably doesn't understand football just yet, when you punt the ball after you get the fourth down, you can't get into a first down situation. You can't get to 10 yards or complete the 10 yards to get a new set of downs. You punt the ball. Basically, try to pin your opponent as deep into their own territory of the field as possible. In a fake punt situations, because you think you can get away with some bullshit and get that first down anyway, right? So your opponent sees the punt team out there, so they think, okay, they're gonna kick the ball. We're gonna catch and start somewhere back here in our side of the field. Well, you haven't seen the play. I'm gonna have to retweet it because I saw it yesterday. I didn't see it live. I was doing a show last night, which I'll tell you guys about in a second. But I saw the GIF on Twitter, and I couldn't believe what I saw. It blew my mind. So it was a ridiculous play. They tried to fake punt it by snapping the ball like it was like a wildcat play, and then they got swarmed by Patriots. So they had a better chance punting the ball at that point. So it was weird. I don't know, but I have a feeling Chuck Pagano got himself fired last night. Maybe not fired today or this week or next week, but at the end of the season, please believe that video is going to be in his eval. Okay, that Irsay is going to evaluate that motherfucker and show that videotape and be like, okay, you can save your job. You can explain logically what the fuck you were doing right here. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Last night, especially for all you Spanish speakers, but for everybody, on our 6th episode, I want to say, of Tirando Chingazos, which is basically throwing punches in Spanish, with a little more zing to it. We had Gorgeous George from MMA Junkie Radio, and it was a lot of fun. I did not expect it to be that cool. I expected him to be that cool. I didn't expect the whole interview to actually go as well as it did. We talked a lot about Rhonda and pretty much every situation, and he agreed with me that everyone's making such a big it's MMA fans making mountains out of molehills, really, when it comes to the whole domestic violence thing, because there aren't any actual facts to use. You know what I'm saying? Basically, what he was saying, and what I've been saying for a while is okay. Travis Brown wasn't charged. He was accused. He wasn't charged with anything. There was investigations and also another independent investigation, and by a third party, and still found found to not be in trouble, basically. So anything, all accusations were dropped. Oh look, you can see my face now. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. But so there's no facts to prove. He wasn't proven to have done anything. There was no conviction. You know what I mean? There was no trial. There was nothing. So people, all you people fucking writing article or blogs, I'm not gonna call you fuckers writers anymore. I was gonna say you bloggers. But all you bloggers going out there writing up like, oh, fucking Ronda Rousey's dating a domestic abuser. He was accused. No charges were ever brought up. I'm pretty sure if he actually done something and there was actual evidence of him doing something, the cops would have gone after his ass for sure. Okay, please believe they would. Okay, and then everyone, of course, conspiracy theories immediately are like, oh, well, the UFC protected him. The UFC got to protect their big cash cows. Okay, dude, they could barely protect John Jones. Maybe it helped that he was a world champ and he got a slap on the wrist and all that, and he said all the right things, but that's called being able to afford a good fucking lawyer. Okay, a really good attorney can get you out of trouble, really can. So he agreed with me on that. We talked at length about TJ Dillashaw, Uriah Faber, and that whole situation there. Talked about World Series of Fighting and Nick Newell. His wife hasn't said shit in weeks. Exactly, Mike. His wife hasn't said shit in weeks because I think some people have been calling her on her bullshit. So, I mean, look. Look. Here's the thing. People, and if she accused them and it was all horse shit, it was all bull, she should get in trouble. She really should. And let me explain whoa, what the hell's wrong with you, dude? I swear, people can't drive in Arizona. I fucking swear. Anyway, but I think she should get in a little bit of trouble, at least something, because her false accusation, okay, because there was no evidence, so you could say it was false accusation, because she put up pictures on Instagram of bruises and all that shit. No one knows where they came from, and now you're thinking, I'm thinking it's like, okay, so where the hell did you get those? But I think you should get in a little bit of trouble, because then actual victims of domestic violence get a little less credibility. You know what I mean? It's like women that claim rape that are bullshitting, right? Actual rape victims get maybe people are like, she makes all the legit victims look bad. Exactly, she makes legit victims look bad. She really does, and less believable. And whatever happens to her next, if she publicity, money-seeking partners, ex-partners will come out of the woodwork now. UFC is so popular. That's true. Yeah, but with the whole thing with her though, she makes all the legit victims look bad, and then let's say she moves on to another relationship, and then she actually gets, she gets hit, she gets beat up. People are gonna be like, "Oh, are you crying wolf again? Like, what's up? What's going on?" They're not gonna believe her. So it really sucks. George also talked a lot about TJ and Faber, and how TJ Dillashaw and Faber were like brothers, and they were like inseparable for a while, and now they're not. Now they're probably gonna fight. It's gonna be good money. Also talked about Nick Newell and his retirement, and how Nick Newell's an inspirational cat. Say what you will about his personality, I guess, but George says he's talked to him quite a few times. He's met the kid. He really likes him, and he's an inspirational character. Very, very, very cool dude, according to Gorgeous George from MMA Junkie Radio. What else did we talk about? Main event, John Fitch and Okami. Talk about how Okami, and he reminded me of something that made sense, and I completely forgot. Okami made 170 this weekend to fight John Fitch, right? And that blew my mind, because I think Okami can get that small. Well, George reminded me that Okami actually fought Anderson Silva a long time ago, at 175. And I'm like, oh shit, okay, well hey, that makes it a little more believable. He really lost that fight. Oh, you talking about the Nick Newell fight? I don't think so. And let me tell you why I don't think he lost that fight. I had that score for Newell, barely, but I had it for Newell. For the fact that Marcelino had the top position for most of the fight, right? But he didn't do anything with it. He didn't land any strikes. Newell was landing strikes whenever he could, even when he was in the bottom. But it wasn't a good fight, I'll tell you that. It was a pretty crappy fight. No one really would have cared about the result because it was that bad of a fight. But I don't think Marcelino won that fight. I'll tell you that. I think Newell probably pulled it off just barely, just because he was, he moved more. Marcelino was just happy being on top and doing nothing with it. That bothered the fuck out of me. It really did. Watching that fight, that he was just laying on top of him and expect to win. Like, no. At the same time, you know what? I'll say this. I don't think anyone won that fight at all. But I don't mind Nick Newell retiring on a W. Anyone that watched the fight or seen the post-fight interview where he's near in tears, his last few camps have been pretty bad, injuries and other things. And look, props to the young guys that are fighting or were fighting that have retired, because they prefer a long quality life over money now. And it's not even like it pays very much. If you were making millions of dollars, I could see, making an argument for okay, well, I'll get paid a ton of money now, and then it won't matter, whatever. I'll risk it. Or what did John Fitch say? He'll say, sell a few brain cells now, or some bullshit. But guys like Nick Newell, who recognize, like, okay, you know what, I can't do this forever. I probably already gone as far as I'm gonna go. Let's just call it, a career here on a successful note. And go do something else, which he can. All right, believe me, a guy that has one hand, has a disability like that, and can I think he killed it in wrestling in high school, killed it in wrestling in college. Not at the beginning, but at the end he ended up doing real well. And then going 13-1, I think is what his record ended up being in MMA with one hand. That's a big disability. A lot of other people would have quit. Another story like his is Anthony Robles, who hasn't fought MMA as far as I know, but he's the one-leg wrestler, I think national champion from Arizona State. I met him. He's a really fucking awesome dude, and his girlfriend's hot as fuck. But he used to work out at a gym, or I think he probably still does work out at a gym I used to go to over here in Tempe. But awesome dude, inspirational story for sure. I take a lot from Mr. Robles for the fact that he did all he did, became a champion with one leg, so did his thing. Anthony Robles, that's his name, right? Yeah. If I fucked up his name, that's embarrassing. Anyway, that's what we talked about. And then we talked about I feel like I'm missing something we talked about. Oh, Nick Diaz and the whole situation with the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Basically he agrees with a lot of people that it was way, an overreach of power, and now that they're gonna go to court, there's no way they don't, that they're gonna go to court. Instead of Nick Diaz, getting what would have been acceptable 1, maybe 2-year suspension, now he's probably, the way he saw it and the way I saw it, more than likely he's not gonna get anything. So he'll get 0. They'll just drop the whole suspension, and the Nevada State Athletic Commission is gonna put a big old target on themselves, so to get their asses investigated ASAP. And I think the Vanderlei Silva case also helps with that. So it's going to be interesting. And then we also talked about George, who's been doing MMA Junkie Radio for 9 years now, or coming up on 9 years, over 2,000 episodes. Talked about the highs and the lows. He has goals of being back on TV. They used to be on TV, being back on TV and all that. So definitely appreciate George for coming on. That was a lot of fun. It was I never interviewed anyone in Spanish, to be honest with you, so it was a bit of a challenge, a little bit of a challenge, but it was a whole lot of fun. I honestly can't wait to get more guests on that Tirando Chingazo show. And well, let's be honest, there's not a whole lot of MMA shows in Spanish out there, so being one of the few, we want to get our quality up and make it a good show, Me, while still doing all the other shows that are, to me, honestly, doing all these shows, man, is my fun. You know what I mean? And I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. Outside of doing the shows, outside of working out, training, and all that, I don't do a whole lot. And, unless I have a girlfriend, then I get forced to do stupid shit I don't want to do. It's kind of how it works if you want to get laid. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of, I'm playing. You don't have to actually do that to get laid, but still, if you're in a relationship, you gotta compromise and all that crap. So, but I get home from work and I have a show to do. I love doing that shit. That shit's fun for me. I would do it all day, no problem. I could do it all day, except for the fact that it don't pay my bills. So kind of got to make sense. If it ever pays bills, I'll tell you what, I'll annoy the fuck out of you guys. You guys will never stop hearing the end of me. Anyway, okay, I fucking wanted to talk about something else. I can't remember it. Shit. Well, UFC. Ooh, okay. UFC Dublin, Ireland. Hey, dude, it's dark, and you're walking around in a dark shirt. Not smart. Sorry. UFC Dublin this weekend. Joe Duffy against Dustin Poirier. People keep asking me who I'm gonna pick. It's kind of hard to pick against Joe Duffy for the fact that he's at home and he's a bad motherfucker. Man, it's hard to pick against Joe Duffy, but I'm picking Joe. I'm probably gonna go with Joe Duffy. I haven't made up my mind yet. I'll probably make up my mind this week some point, but I'm leaning towards Joe Duffy. But interesting though, if Joe Duffy wins, man, he gets catapulted. Not McGregor style, because he doesn't talk like McGregor, but he gets catapulted to a very possible contender spot. So what's his name? Dustin Poirier might be getting jacked here. So, but if Dustin wins, he gets himself kind of squared back into a contender spot. Duffy will kill it, and Poirier. Yeah, I think I'm with you on that one, Andy. I think Duffy's gonna maybe won't dominate Poirier at first. He's not gonna do him like McGregor did, but I think he will win. Dustin needs to make a statement with Duffy. Dustin needs a statement definitely with Duffy. He could have done it with somebody else, but a statement definitely needs to be made. Like 100% has to be made by Dustin Poirier to show the people and the UFC and everybody else why they should continue thinking of him as anything to do with the word contender for a title. So that's kind of where we're at with that. The co-main, fuck. That's what happens when there's like no UFCs in between. I don't remember who the co-main is. So that's something. Anyway, all right. Well, it's Monday. We got Monday Night Football tonight. No shows scheduled. I'll probably, but who knows? Who knows? Like I said, I enjoy doing this stuff. I might decide to jump on and talk about some shit at some point today. People riding their bikes on the sidewalk. It's anyway. Okay. So yeah. Then we also got Keyboard Warriors tomorrow night. Of course, don't miss that. Myself, Aaron Robbins, Fred Kirby, and sometimes Nick Pilecki, depending on if his girlfriend decides to let him out for the night or let him on the show. No, I'm just kidding. That kid works a lot. He works hard too, and he's got school and all that shit. So, but yeah, it's kind of what we got for the next couple of days. Of course, Wednesday it's In the Pocket and our football show, Punting the Nuts. Thursday nights, about to fill with a show. I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is yet because the idea is not fully developed, but it's coming. And of course, Friday we will have our UFC Dublin preview. Very likely myself, Jesse Rubalcaba, and maybe Don Manos, depending on that dude's schedule. So, and of course Saturday the event, and then Sunday night the other Chingazo. So, I also can take ideas for shows, by the way. And so, if you guys have any ideas for a show that we haven't done, any kind of show we haven't done, that's MMA related for the most part, I'm down to talk about it. So, okay. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks Andy for tuning in. Thanks Mike. Anybody else that watch this, appreciate it. Lion Fights is this weekend. Really? God damn it. I'm gonna have to find a fucking stream for that. Unfortunately, I don't like to pay my cable company for extra fucking channels. So, John Wayne Par Fighting. That's not on TV over here, I don't think. So another stream show. Man, Andy's got everything down. So John Wayne Par Fighting. If you haven't seen John Wayne Par, YouTube ASAP. Yeah, I'm not missing Lion Fights at all. Lion Fights is always a shit. If you like watching Muay Thai, and especially if you like one of those people that just wants to watch people stand and bang, Muay Thai is where it's at. Lion Fights and anything John Wayne Par related. Believe me, that guy's a bad motherfucker, and he's awesome. He's a fucking hilarious dude on top of it. Go watch the Rogan episode with him on it. It was fucking great. And check out his Instagram. Those are some funny videos and shit. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it for me now. I gotta get to. I'm gonna go pay them bills and achieve success. That's what I call it. Everyone have a great day. Go do what you got to do. Be with the family. Say what's up to everybody. And you one day closer to death, so make that shit count. See ya.